You know what I just realized is I just made an entire complete fool of myself. I made a video without no video. All you have was sound. Congratulations. You're not gonna get that video though. Now I gotta scrap that piece of crap. I gotta start my timer all over again. Thanks. Why didn't I pay attention to that? I don't know. 'Cause I'm stupid. Because I feel stupid sometimes. Anyway. So what you want to do is, I don't care. I'm just gonna skip through it all. Yeah. Nah, I'm just gonna do it. No. Stop it. Did the wrong thing again. This is what happened in the last video. Stupid! Now you're starting to really piss me off again. So. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going here and here. So what I can do is I can do that. I already know what to do to defeat the boss. I defeated it legitimately without bypassing this place. Dang it. Stop it. And that's your way to go fast if you want to go that way. Doug. Die, you have a plan. Yep, doesn't really matter which order you do it in, so as long as you do that. I think I'm just gonna go back, because I already know what to do. All that. Shut up. I really like you, but I don't need you like that, alright? There you go. In case you want to go back, but... Yeah, wonderful, stupid items that I don't know. There's nothing in there for. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Blah, if you get in the water, hold the A button, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Not really. Can't stay down there for very long. It won't let me stay down there. Oh, there's something right down there. Let's. Yep. Come on. Come on! Come on! I can't get down there. I give up. I don't care. It's not useful anyway, so I don't care. I'm done. Yeah, right. He says that, but he'll come after you anyway. So, yeah, the thing is, going. And I went the wrong way. No, I didn't. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'll never do it again, but he's doing it again. Go over here and let's go down. So if I remember correctly, it's the one in the middle. I didn't know that. First, let's take care of this. Didn't matter if we respawn anyway. It's good because unlike Zelda, Link to the Past, didn't respawn unless you go out of the building. How do you know our secret? How irritating! It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Coma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace, Queen Coma struck with your sword while she stunned. Oh, Queenie, I'm sorry about that. Nice. That's what you have to do to get through. So, you have to go to fight them anyway. So here we go, folks. Well, they didn't tell you how to do it. So what you gotta do in order to stun them is use the Deku nuts. So, what you want to do is go over here to this side. There should be some grass. Always check the grass, you never know what could be in it. So unfortunately though, it's going to take us quite a bit just to get through it. So here we go. Yep, you got to look right up into it for the alarm to start it. Parasitic Armored Arachnoid Goma. Yep, now you gotta wait for it to do this thing so it can drop a bunch of enemies. At least I know how to do this game. Yeah, not that I really need that, but it is what it is. Yeah, I gotta defeat these guys about 3 or 4 times before it's over with. we go. All because I screwed up that one time, but that's alright. If you fail to do it, don't worry, it's not like there's a timer or anything. If there's a timer, yeah, well, you know. Just gotta take it at your own pace to get this thing done here. You know, if you're gonna sit there and bitch and moan about me cheating and whatever, you should go cry to your mama. Mama, tell that poor old man to stop cheating. Tell him to play it to wine ring. Yeah, right. Jeez. So what if I did cheat? What are you gonna do about it? Cry to mama? Mama! Yep, now I gotta wait for it to sit there and do that thing again. That's what I like about this. They respawn a lot, even though we don't really need it, but it is what it is. I actually remember where I actually used that thing and it actually did work against the eyes, but you know what? I don't know. Come on, dude. Come on down. I'll tell you to do it again. So if you use a God mode, or God tier mode like I do, you can basically know where you can get some parts in case you get low on them. Because they will respawn. Especially from these guys too. I don't like to take the chance and just die before I can figure it out, so I know what the hell I'm doing. And there we go, we got it. I was quicker than last time, I'll tell you what, it took me a little bit. Yep. I've seen this boss, but I'm about to skip this. So, yeah. So we have a whole lot to do. And you should definitely get this. You got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. So what happens ultimately in this game, which I didn't really notice this or know anything about this, the only way to get your maximum hearts is by defeating these bosses, I guess. So I don't know. That's all you can do with this game. There you go. Well done, Langley. There comes the sad part, or he's coming up here now. Not from me so much. Anyway. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Yes, I would. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of thy desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Punished me. We're getting all Shakespearean anyway. Yep, same guy you saw in his dream. But we have yet to know who that is. The vile man curiously uses his evil sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. I do it backwards. Anytime they gotta do it that way anyway, because it is backwards. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. That's funny how they didn't say that in the other games. And I guess in a sense it is, but because you have to grant a wish. Before time began, before spirit's life existed, 3 golden gods descended upon the dying chaos that was Hyrule. Big story is unique. Hyrule. Din the goddess of power. Hyrule the goddess of wisdom. Ferror the goddess of courage. As up draw was by the way. So I don't know if you ever know if it's skippable, but I wouldn't want to anyway. That's more, I feel like that's more cheating than it would be anyway. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated thy land, and God created thine red earth. Neru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to thine world. To thy law, to the world of thine world. And finally, last but not least, Peloror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold thine law of nature and life itself. Da-da-da. And then one day they disappeared forever. The three great goddesses, their lives completed, departed for thine heavens and hell, and the golden sacred triangles remained to the point where the goddesses left the world. Thus then the sacred triangles have become the basis of the world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. You gotta read this fast. Sorry about that. Whew. Dang, I hate that when I do that like that. And it's not even on fast. Thou must never allow thine desert man in dark armor to lay his hands on this sacred land of sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his vile heart to enter the sacred realm of thine legend. That vile man who casted thine fortress of curse upon me and slapped my power, sapped it pretty good. Because of this, that curse doth ends his nigh. Thou if your valiant efforts to break thine curse were successful, I was doomed before you even started. Yes, I will fortress away, but you do not believe in me. For I have been able to tell you these important matters that really matter. This is Hyrule's final hope. Then the world's hope is you, Link. Now go, Link, to the Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet thine prison princess of destiny, the legend of destiny. Take this stone with you, this thy stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. I'd rather you keep it up instead of mixing it up, which is kind of silly. Why even bother with Shakespeare? You're not gonna do it right. That's why I did it like that. Anyway. There we go, the very first one. You have to get it. No other way to get it. If you don't get it from here, I don't know what to tell you. There must be something wrong. I didn't even know about that, to be honest with you. With this, you got the Kakari's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest. Now entrusted to you by the great Deku tree. The Deku tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous, Navi the farrier. Help me to carry out mine will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye forever. But yes, say goodbye forever, because it is forever. When someone says goodbye later means because they're going to see you next time. That's why I don't say goodbye. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Yeah. Goodbye, great trick-or-treat. Though I could never strive our intellects, were never pretty. I didn't know you for very long. I was never going to say these words. But what the hell? I guess that's no time for a fairy to grieve. Because I never knew you that long, I guess. So let's go back, shall we? Much like Zelda Link to the Past, where you only get 4 of them. But I'm guessing again his sister does, I don't know yet for sure. Because this is still semi-blind, but also blind. Fully blinded into a live thing I haven't seen yet. So we will be checking out the Great Forest, or the Lost Woods in this game. Inside the Deku Tree, there's not much point in coming in here, except maybe to kind of grind for some things if you're low on them. And there you go. That's it. No other point in coming in here. Now, unlike the tree in Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, I mean, you can still go in it, but there is no point other than, what, to grind for some items. You could grind through enemies, stuff like that. And also, there's been games like that once they pass away or whatever. It means you can't go back into it unless you start the game all over again. That's one thing I gotta say is great about this game. I want to say this actually marks the first entry into the true 3D, for the very first part of it, the transition of it. And that's for Zelda, for the Zelda franchise series. As far as the 2D, 3D kind of thing, where they use a Link to the Between Worlds, was the first to introduce, it didn't last very long, being able to slide into walls and stuff. Hey Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he fart? How could you do such a thing like that? It's all your fault. Yeah, whatever, Mito, like, I don't understand how he's the boss and can be, you know, the guy who's supposed to teach you anything. You need anything. Yeah, how is he the guy that can teach you anything? All he does is teach me how much he really doesn't like me. That's it. How's that supposed to teach me anything? We don't need to go in there. What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where is this castle? I don't know. Actually, I pretty much do know where it's at. It's just getting there. Unlike a Zelda Link to the Past, they don't really make it easy for you. What? Where are you going? Okay, blah blah blah. How many times do people are gonna say that? What? Where are you going? To the castle. The castle! Not again! The castle! The castle! Yeah, the castle! Why would you go and leave us like that? You lose your shield. You can come back. Welcome. And let's talk to the owner. We shall soundly light, but not swords. Never swords. Thanks a lot. Well, you're welcome, I guess. Yeah, I've been trying to do this slowly because, you know, I really didn't know that much about that dungeon. I mean, I knew quite a lot about it, but, you know, I skipped out a lot, too. So, I still like the way that this one here is only maximum at 99. So. Is there really any point to coming back up here? I have no idea. I thought would have been Sawyer would have come back here. But what we do want to do is go to the forest. I know exactly where it's at too. I'm not gonna bother to do much in it because until I look up a guide, because there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. There's like mini stuff you probably do and don't need about it. So yeah, I will show you a glitch in another episode. For now, the Lost Woods. Back to Kokari Forest. I like how, like, there's, where Link has his own house, but he is not living in a forest. And then there's always, well, I surrender. Make your quest easier. And to make your quest easier, I can enable you to pick up more Deku sticks that cost you 40 rupees. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes. You can now pick up many Deku sticks. You can carry up to 20 of them. Nice. I didn't even know about that. I just happened to randomly do it. So, you know. Like I said, there's plenty of secrets and stuff we can find out here. This one here is a little bit more different than the last one you would have known. I don't even remember if there was one in the very first game or the second game. I just know that each game has their own little deal. It doesn't do anything, so I don't know what you could do with that. However, okay. I think you have to do something with that guy, but I don't really care. I really just don't. Now there's more to this forest. So you have to pardon me as I try to get through it all. I don't really care about the rupees so much. The thing about flying, being able to kind of go up, is because the only reason why you do that is if you have, like, no ladder to speak of. Let me think here. Which way should I go? I guess I can go this way and see what's over here. What's this place? Goron City. Nope. Okay. I'm guessing we have to do something on the other side of that, but I don't really care. Not right now anyway, there's not much I can do. What's over here? The way out! I did not want to go out yet. I wasn't ready for that. Yep. So I got a timer on, so you know, let's see, where did I go in that last? I went this way. I think I went that way, or not, the other way. Let's try this way first, see what happens this way. Of course. There's so many twists and turns about this forest. You just never know what you're getting into. So you get into it. That's what makes this uniquely interesting, and what I kind of like about it is the mystery about it. The only thing I don't like is the many things you had to do, you don't know what the hell you're doing. Of course I went back out again, because I can't remember half the time which way is what. I may like that it's like that, but I don't like that it becomes annoying after a while. That, you know, you keep making the same mistake, even though that, yeah, we do eventually want to get out of here. Don't get me wrong. That's the idea of which way to go. There we go. It won't let me go down anymore. So I don't know what the hell to do. Alright. Well, we won't mess with this. We'll just come back to it later. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm guessing we'll find out later, so let's see what's this way. Probably the exit. Alright, let's go on then. So now we have to go do some things, and yeah, him. Hey, what are you doing in my house? Well, first of all, I took a crap and I, you know, because you're a jerk. I spit it all across everybody else because you're a jerk. And everybody hates you, just so you know. Not because you're a dude, but because you dare to be the guy that you are and nobody likes that, you know. You jerk. Let's go ahead and not buy one of those, but we can buy this now. You can't get this now. What? Oh, because we're maxed out. Okay, I didn't realize that. No point in getting any arrows because we don't have a bow. Yeah, right. I have no idea how to increase things. I'm guessing it's through certain things you gotta do, whatever, but I don't really care. I could also do something else that would be interesting, more interesting than that, and that's just to, well, you know, sit there and cheat, basically. If I want to, but I'm guessing I probably won't need to. Only for the most part. You know, or cheat as I go along. Or that it's necessary, basically. Otherwise, I want to play this game as much as normally as possible, you know? So let's see, where do I go? I know where I want to go. know you're supposed to be able to do a beam, but it doesn't really matter. Forest folk shall not leave these forests. Does not leave these woods, it says. I mean, that's what's for the day again. Shall not leave these woods. Well, maybe we should. Kikari will fart if we leave the forest. You're not going to try to leave the forest, are you? Maybe. We don't have a choice in the matter. We're gonna have to. Oh, you're leaving? Hey, look who it is! Aww. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link, because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? Yeah. So, the thing is, originally she's supposed to be a love interest, but, you know, whatever. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Yeah, that's the reason why it's Ocarina of Time. So. I think. I don't know, but anyway, but that's not the only reason why. Anyway, you received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to C and press to start playing it. Nah. On the select item minus screen, okay, blah 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 blah. You can set it to okay, start playing it. You play different notes with A, and for the C buttons, press B to quit playing or to start your song over again. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to look that up. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Yes. Well, poor Saria. Makes you feel sorry for her. Why are you backing up like that? What's wrong with you? Eh, whatever, dude. Just shy farter. Fartnutter. So this is the outside world. Hyrule Field, which you'd never seen in such glorious, colorful details. And now we have to be careful, but it's a good thing I have this on so that you know. There are many enemies we can't really do against unless you know what you're doing. And if you're where I'm at, it won't matter. Hoot, hoot! Link, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start. Hoot, hoot! Your adventure. Hoot, hoot! You will catch many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't get discouraged. Even during the toughest times. See, now this is one of the tropes that they did not carry on. I think there was only a few games that did it, but anyway. Go straight this way, and you'll see Hyrule Castle. You'll meet a princess there. Whoo, whoo, hoo, hoo. You are lost. Don't know which way to go. Look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. First, start to enter the subscreens and get Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Yes. Alright, whoo, whoo. I'll see you around. Hoot, 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 whoo. So I think when this shows up, I'm not sure I'm going to start there, but if it's that useful, will probably show up more often in the video. Yeah, not that often, but somewhere out in and out of the game. So what you want to do is, this enemy is very, very something. You don't want to take on unless you like have a bit of more experience or something else you can use against these things. There are very many. The things you don't want to do as well is you don't want to be here at night. That's right. This has a day and night time modifier, which means it goes through a day and night cycle. Unlike the Link, again, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Yeah, the night these guys show up. So. Yeah. And we're just gonna put our shit away. So what we want to do is not go to the castle. What we want to do is we want to go actually towards the uninterested of the some other places. Ah, there's a place that we should be able to go to. And it's actually part of the game that we have to go there, so we will. There's also I think if I remember correctly, a village that we have to go to. Plus, I didn't know this, but I think there's a dungeon in there, but I don't know what you would have to do to access it. So I'll have to be, access. I'll have to look it up on the old guide or rag. There's another doggone thing along with a guide looking at another guide. As long as it's not to really spoil yourself about parts you don't need to really know about unless you're going back to the game, or especially if you're stuck. So you have no choice. In that case, you would have no choice but to do that. But here's another reason why you would have this, is because there's a point coming up in the game that you couldn't normally get to there unless you had a secret something. I forget what you got to do to get that. You make it go in there permanently, but you can bypass all that, and that's not what we're trying to do anyway. Also, we can do something that's very unique that no other game can do, and it's the only way to do it. Hi, woo woo! Languid of suck friend. Beyond this point you'll find Kakariko Village. Ah, the famous one. I'll be send the Princess of Hyrule. If not, I suggest you go to the castle. Do you want to hear what I said again? Hey, beyond this point you no. You're the only one who can complete the quest ahead. You must do your best. Woo hoo! So yeah, I'm not gonna go see the princess. I don't need to. It doesn't really matter anyway where you go to first. It's not like it's indicated you actually have to go there first. That's kind of silly. Kakariko Village, Duff Mountain Trail starting point. Ah yes, there's also something in Death Mountain. It's not like the original. I know I keep bringing up that because I do a lot of things. Ocarina Village has not been always a staple throughout the universe of, Zelda. Let's see here. Ding dong, ding dong. I am a clock soldier of Kakariko. The current time is 10:14. Actually, 7:44 p.m. But again, if that's your time, then so be it. Hello there, son. Zelda's attendant, the great Impa, opened this village to the common people. We have only a small population now, but someday this place will have beasts as lively as Hyrule Castle Town. Oh yes, it will. Climb up the stairs at the north end of the village to find the trail that leads up Death Mountain. But you need the king's permission to actually go up the mountain. Yeah. There's also something to do with chickens in this game, but I don't care about that. Oh, I am the boss of the carpenters. Let Empire hire to improve this village and make it a true city. But young men these days don't have any ambition. Do you know what I mean, kid? Blind workers are just running aimlessly around the village, and they're not making any progress at all. Even my own son doesn't have a job, the lazy sod. The lazy piece of biscuit eater, and he just wanders around all day. They're all worthless and lazy, I tell you. It's always a good idea to check out these things. Anyway, There's like plenty of secrets you can find here. I don't think that this is anything. I mean, a lot of it is like references to the Link to the Past, but there are a lot of differences. Yeah, we can actually use a sword against a pot instead of having to pick it up. And we can fall down. I think there's a pipe we can fall down and find something in there. It's also a mini game that I don't care for. I'm not good with mini games where you gotta catch things at. Ah, her. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. Oh no. Oh god. No, I'm not gonna do it. The graveyard. I think there's something here, but I don't know what to do to do anything about it. So I believe we have to come here at night. Like it really matters, but anyway. Heart-pounding grave digging tour from 1800 to 2100 real time. Dan Dumpy the Gravekeeper. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that crap. I don't mind doing digging and stuff, but I will not do that. Not just because of graves, but because I hate timers. I always hate that crap. They never give you plenty enough time. I mean, like, unlike that racing game where you get the Pegasus boots that make you fast. You know, you can't, like, you know. Okay, there's just no time limit on that. Shut up, Nabby. I don't have time for you. Dark, narrow, scary will through its creatures. No, Fat Nabby, I'm not gonna talk to you. My sheep have run amok. Which reminds me of that. This game was out well before that was anyway. I gotta say, I like the music in this. It's pretty freaking awesome. A little bit different and way better than the original. Even though it's in its own right, it's really good and everything. Problem is, when you think about it, you know, it's always repetitive. At least with this, even though it's repetitive, it's actually more soothing and stuff. Instead of constantly repeating itself. Or give you a headache. I mean, it might eventually do it anyway, but still. I'm trying to get back to that farm over there. This used to be the great Impa's house, but she doesn't live here any longer. It is now open to all villagers who are free to go in. This village used to be a sheep cow village, but the great Impa has opened it to everyone. So we need to find that other chicken. We get lost. I don't think that's the only thing there is to the chickens. If I remember correctly, I think there's only one more. Ah, here you are. Now where'd she go again? There we are. I think this is it. Yes! Look who's ever run away, please. Help me bring the other back to the pin. Aw. Darn it. I gotta find 4 more, that sucks. Oh well. All day long, we are working on many construction projects. All day long, we are working on many construction projects in the village. It is going to take a while before everything is done. Our boss works us very hard. Yeah, it probably does. Ah, there's another one here. There's another chicken there. Where's she at again? Okay. That's it? Oh man, really? So that doesn't even count? Okay. It's not supposed to do anything. Okay. Okay, so that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Until then, later. Next time we will finish doing this village, and then we'll try to go to Lon Ranch. Because we have something we have to pick up there that's going to make this game actually interesting. Because you remember how you saw the beginning? Well, there's things we got to do to get that. Oh, God, am I not looking forward to that. But we'll do it. Later.